Well, I'm glad the cat was found.
Yeah, me too. The cat is back in the bag.
They don't go far.
No. His dumbass has never even been outside too, so he wouldn't know what to do. All right, cool. We sound good. It looks good on here. Like as soon as I pulled up my shit, like it's fucking bold and bright.
Technology, man. Able to make our fucking shit and immediately get it on.
Yes.
I mean, imagine this shit back in the day, 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah, no shit. All right, man. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. No one's watching yet, but that's okay.
Probably watching CPN.
Is he live right now? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Let's we'll head over to his chat and fuck with him and try to get people to come watch us. All right, man. Let's do the damn thing. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this works.
Is it the end of the world?
Check it out.
Yes, it is the end of the world. And it's also
Woo-wee.
the beginning.
So
the
cute.
Beginning of a brand new
Slick,
solid
man. That is slick.
Juggalo world for us all to enjoy.
What's up? What's going on, y'all? It's Deck One Dealt. My name is Kyle, aka Keezy, if you want.
Cover law, y'all. What's up?
We're ready to deal it up. We're gonna deal. We're gonna deck you and deal you.
We're going to deal that deck. And you know you like it. You like that deck.
Yes.
You like the one and only deck.
You want some of this deck, bitch?
Take
Yeah,
this deck,
take
bitch.
It, take it all. How you doing?
Oh, I'm pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just put in a big day today. A lot of work today.
Yeah, man. You've been fucking killing it.
Yeah, man. We've been working here. This is where I've been working. Right here.
All of our cool design elements we have behind us here is all thanks to this man.
Yeah. Well, that and we have a new look. We're coming out with some new graphics, and that's all this guy. So,
Yeah.
you know.
We got our specialties.
Yeah, we handle the different sides of the thing, of the whole thing. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Today we're discussing Forgotten Freshness Volume 4.
Oh, shit! Yeah!
Yeah. I forgot I even owned that album, bro.
I've never owned it.
I didn't listen to it. When did this shit come out? 2005. This is no joke, probably the last ICP album that I bought. I think I lived with you and Shane at Kensington when this came out. I remember buying it. The Hollow Wicked CD smelled like pumpkins and shit.
Yeah.
Which I still have it in here. I wonder if it still smells. No, I don't think it does. Or the booklet maybe was supposed to. One of them.
So that's the one that came with the pumpkin CD.
Yeah.
The pumpkin
Yeah.
CD. The
Yeah.
Hollow Wicked CD.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, I actually, I don't know where I got that, but I ended up owning this, just the disc, but
Okay.
I've never had the case or the actual disc of Volume 4, just the Hollow Wicked compilation. Don't know where I got that, but I do own it.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
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 So, and we did go over the Halloween compilation, I think, a couple of years ago. So we won't be touching on that today. We're just going to go through the album itself, which upon re-listening today is pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, I remember not liking it at all when
Yeah.
it came out, and I think we actually lived together when this came out.
Yeah.
We had an apartment with another roommate. This came out, and I remember only liking 2 songs.
Yeah.
And
anyone could probably pick what they were.
Yeah.
Well, I could pick one of them, but
Yeah.
one's Dear ICP, I would assume.
Dear ICP, and I forget the name of the other one.
The other one that was on your Wicked list, maybe?
It was I don't know, was it?
Feels So Right. Oh, that was your you gave that a honorable mention on the Wicked list.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. But after listening to it, you know, the whole time we've been working, we put in a whole work, like, since this morning, we've been working all day. We listened to it a good fucking, 3-4 times?
Yeah.
And after listening to it, I
It's
like
solid.
it. Like it a lot. There's some, you know what I mean? Just, that's the thing, man. It ages with it. I mean, ICP music ages this weird way.
It is like a fine wine. Like
Yeah.
you would like the 2022 wine will taste like shit, but give it
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah, for some reason, man, it ages. And I think because ICP, they make pretty timeless music and you just don't know it at the time.
Yeah.
You just don't get it.
And plus, not to mention, you get used to kind of what you've been hearing for 20 years, and then
Yeah.
you hear some shit like that, and it goes to show like, wow, they really have changed a lot, and they've had so many different sounds, and they're just so unique that.
For me, it was like when this came out, I was like, they aren't trying anymore. They don't give a fuck. Like, this is all trash.
Yeah, because a couple of them were like remixes. Like, why the fuck is this? Is like Forgotten Freshness is supposed to be like old shit we never heard before, which they did deliver a few tracks like that.
Yeah,
but a couple of them seemed like they were made for this album, and then a couple of them seemed like they were pretty recent at the time.
Yeah,
maybe scrapped from Tempest or something even.
Well, I think Tempest was a couple years after this.
Was it? Oh yeah, you're right. Tempest was 2006.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Or 7.
Might have been
something like
7.
that. One of those.
One of them.
Because right after this, I think, was Calm. Or Calm was in this era as well.
Yeah, you're right.
2005. Like, it was shortly after Hell's Pit.
Always see you, Gage and Crutch and Justin. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, Gage likes If I Was a King, and Crutch like Bodies Fly, and Justin said If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em. All good tracks.
Yeah, that's what I was going at. Yeah, Dear ICP, and If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em.
Oh yeah. That one's like it was like a B-side of like what
I don't know, but
Wagon or something.
The era those two songs were made in was the old school stuff.
Yes.
And when I listened to this, those were the only songs I liked. I were like,
Dear ICP sounds like Riddlebox era. Probably.
Yeah,
maybe even Ringmaster.
Yeah, they're old.
Yeah,
they're old. Both of them are really old, and you can tell like, they were just goofing off. Dear ICP especially, and If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em sound almost like a remix to a Shaggy song.
Oh, okay.
Off of Fuck Off.
Oh, okay. See, I remember it when we were hearing it or listening to it, but I can't remember it's definitely got like the same beat as a song they've used. I can't remember.
Same beat, just slightly different, slightly mixed. But those are the only songs I was like. And other than that, I didn't care about this album. But going back and listening to it now, man,
it's fun.
Yeah, I do actually like it.
That's fun. Well, before we get into that, was there any Juggalo topics you wanted to touch on? We did find out right before we went live that CPN is live for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I guess CPN's live, and I was like, oh, shit, we got to go up against CPN.
I encourage everyone to hit up CPN's chat and try to get those Juggalos to come over here. All he's doing is bitching about his girlfriend. So.
Yeah, from what I heard, I don't know what's going on. I mean, good luck, CPN. I don't know where you're going to end up or where you got it going, where this ship is going, but man, good luck.
I mean, he's definitely got some shit happening, and I feel for him. I don't want to hear about anybody going through some shit, especially like wife shit. Like that sucks. That said, like Juggalos might not care that much. I can't imagine.
I mean, the chat. I was looking at the little bit of that chat, and it seemed like there were a lot of people pretty happy about his whole situation now.
That's fucked up, man.
Dude, the negativity is going to come back and get you. This is a classic case of it.
But some would say we're negative, especially regarding Twisted and shit.
Yeah, and it might be the same thing with that. It's going to be the same thing with whatever we put out is going to come back to us for sure.
Okay,
for sure. And
but we put out so much good. I think so much good vibes that shit can't even scratch us.
Yeah, and like you got to make it to where you choose what bad comes to you. You choose what is going to come.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You pick and choose.
Don't let it rot your brain, Juggalos. Don't let the fake Juggalo news rot your brain, Jugs.
Yeah. I mean, look at ICP. All the negative stuff they did for years and years and years, and they literally acquired the title of worst band in the world.
Yeah, and
were hated on for years and years and years. When they started turning that around and becoming more positive, things changed for them.
That's true.
They even went to the fucking FBI. They made it as far as like the FBI classifying them as a gang, which is probably one of the worst things that's ever happened to the Juggalo culture.
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
And they've endured it, turned it around, and now they're more positive than probably they've ever been. And things are turning around for them, and now they have a lot of love from not even ICP fans, just people in general.
Yeah, they've entered the the classic realm.
Yeah, man, you gotta. Yeah, it's and I really truly believe that karma. Jay talks about it a lot. I believe it comes back to you. So, and that's probably what poor CPN is going through right now. He for the past couple years, especially when he got with Roxy and stuff like that, man, he put out a lot of negative energy into the Juggalo world against Juggalos.
Yeah.
You
Do
know?
you think it was perpetuated by Roxy?
I don't know, man. I mean, women. You know
I
yourself.
don't know anything about her. But.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, other than what I would see on his stuff occasionally, I don't know.
Bro, all I know is that the only thing I never watched CPN for what it's worth. I've seen clips here and there. Jugs probably know. I literally never watch YouTube, let alone Juggalo YouTubers. But I did watch the video of him like. Was it him getting married to her that he posted that one time? Like,
yeah,
he was in the middle of the street getting
Yeah.
married by some random
Yeah.
guy. Like, it was some of the most cringiest, fucking weird shit
Yeah.
I've ever seen a
Yeah.
Juggalo put out there. And
pretty damn
I
cringy.
wish I could have had some eye bleach after participating in that.
I mean,
so
I
weird.
was like, cool, man. I guess he got, that was a catch for him when he got
Yeah.
her and stuff like that. But like, it was almost like just a classic case of putting your life on the internet,
Yeah.
and it coming back to get you.
Yeah.
Like whether it's Juggalo shit or not, dude. When you put your entire life on the fucking internet,
Yeah.
and then it all just comes down to like who's talking shit about me now.
Yeah.
How do I have to get on here and start talking shit back and fire back? When it comes to that, like you're done, dude.
Yeah. You're right.
I
I mean, I'm no stranger to like putting myself out there. There's probably a lot of information. I mean, I've been doing podcasts for 10 years, like I've put a lot of shit out there that probably I wouldn't love people to hear or see or whatever. But my point is that like, it is possible to do, what we're doing. Like these motherfuckers probably don't even know like how many kids I have. You know what I mean? Like you could do it without putting all that out there.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Not that I care, but like, I would never say anything I didn't care, about putting out there. But I guess all I'm trying to get at is that sometimes, like you said, sometimes putting it out there isn't really the greatest idea.
No, not at all. Not
because
at
now
all.
that's why CPN's over there pouring his heart out about his personal life,
damage control.
Yeah, and now he's like getting Juggalos nonstop in his comments, just shitting on him.
Yeah, man. I mean, you put out a lot of negative energy for the past few years. Like, it's coming back. I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him in a way, but I don't in a way.
Yeah, I mean, karma, man.
Yeah, it's just it just happens like that. But
good luck, CPN.
anyway, moral of the story, man. Karma. Jay talks about it a lot. I believe that shit.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah, I feel it. Other than that, the only other thing I wanted to get on is that I want motherfuckers to start hassling the Joker.
Speaking of putting shit out into the universe here,
I'm putting this out in the universe, dude. I've already put my shit about Joker out there in the universe. I gave this guy chance after chance, and I'm gonna sit here and shit on him again.
yeah, we kissed his ass pretty good.
I mean, I genuinely and we did kiss his ass, but I genuinely felt it. Like I felt like bad about dissing him in the past. I was like,
Yeah.
this guy is cool. He is down to earth. But we had a botched show that day. We had a great show with him, but the sound didn't record right. For those that don't know, the sound didn't record right. We still put it up, but it sucked. I ended up taking it down. But the point is, we had a great time hanging out with the Joker. I tried to literally the next week. I was like, hey, come back. I'll fix my shit. I'm sorry. Fucked up. He never entertained that. I've hit him up probably 3 or 4 times. Just I'm not trying to be a bugaboo. Just like, hey, I heard this is happening. You want to come talk about it? He's ignored me. Whatever, dude. I get it. He's over there being a big timer. I just got an email. I'm on his mailing list. I got an email the other day that his fucking Jester band is almost complete, and he posted he sent a email with a big picture of the Jester band, which is no joke. There's 20 fucking people in this picture, but it's a cool picture. But I'm this is obviously the next evolution of Joker's legacy, is my guessing.
Geez.
But my point is why in the flying fuck are you doing that when you have my money?
I feel like, just having shit on my own plate, I feel like he hasn't really handled his own image and
He fucking sucks at it, bro.
he hasn't even handled just Joker
No, he hasn't.
correctly. So now you got 20 people?
This dude he's a very talented rapper.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Producer,
Obviously.
musician, whatever. He's very, very talented.
What he has put out there is pretty damn good.
Yes.
Some of it's really good.
But his marketing is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that as just like you could do better. I mean it's like he actively tries to make it hard on himself. Like as soon as he started picking up steam back in the day, all he wanted to do was start battling and dissing juggalos and hops and people and shit.
Yeah.
And that's why I fell off initially. You know?
Well, again, man, it's the shit you put out there.
Yeah.
Like he's probably perpetually put stuff out there that's coming back on him. It's almost like he's in a loop that he can't get out of.
Yeah, it's like he spends a lot of time like on a project, puts some shit out there, and then like never quite completes it or never quite takes
Delivers.
here's it's like he takes that step and then there's a fork in the road and he just always takes the hardest, worst fork in that road. Like and what I mean by that is like you're putting out good shit. Take the fork in the road that's like where people are like, hey, come work with me and put out more good shit. Like go down that road, not the hey, come work with me and let's diss these people and let's fucking fuck what you've already been putting all this time into. Let's make an album of you just singing. let's make an album of you crying about your life or whatever. You know, like what the fuck are you doing, bro? He has yet to actually capitalize off of his initial first good Joker album, and that was fucking like 12 years ago.
Yeah, I remember when we went over all that.
So
like, when we had him on.
So we thought he was kind of turning it around with this Coming Home. Like he's maybe realized the error of his ways. He's putting out this Coming Home album. Like, hey, Juggalos, I'm back on the track. Like, okay, you got me on board, bro.
He obviously got lost coming home because I haven't heard shit about this at all.
This was November of 2020 when we had him on our show.
Since the last time we had him on the show, I haven't seen any Juggalos, anything online, like reviewing his album or talking about his album or anything. What happened in the fucking album?
Over the summer, during the gathering, he put out a digital version of Coming Home. That was like, it's supposedly only a partial version, and he has some old songs that I've already...
A partial version?
He put out, it was like 12 or 13 tracks, and like 6 or 7 of them were like brand new, I think from...
That sounds like, here, let me tide you over because it's not finished.
It's exactly what it was. He even like kind of said that. He said stay tuned to the new version's coming out. Now we're fucking 5 fucking months later,
and nothing.
Not a peep. And he still has his Make Juggalos Great Again website up. He's still taking pre-orders for the albums and jerseys and whatever else. I mean, he only has a measly 20 of my dollars. I can only imagine if one of these juggalos who donated $200, $300 fucking dollars to this cause, how they feel, you know? I emailed him like, hey, what's going on? Got nothing. I messaged him on Facebook, got nothing. I tried emailing PayPal, like, let me get my money back. It's been too late. So, like, you're just fucked, you know?
That sucks, dude.
So, I'm ready for Juggalos to start hassling this fucking guy and put his... he needs to deliver on his promise and stop taking pre-orders for something he probably doesn't have intentions of delivering.
Yeah, he's still taking pre-orders.
Yes.
Well, like, then that tells me he set a goal and he hasn't even hit it yet. He set a goal, this is what I need to get this done, and he hasn't hit it yet.
That's a good point. I think.
And then now he's probably spending his money on this other shit.
Yeah, because he was talking about making videos and shit for this, and like.
So now he's probably spending his money on this other shit, and he can't complete what he promised because he don't have the fucking money for it.
Wouldn't surprise me, man. But I mean, but then again, how's he fucking have all this money to make a goddamn band and like promote it?
That's where everything went.
It's fucking absurd.
He was like, I needed this to get the Coming Home thing done. Oh shit, I didn't get what I needed. Fuck, let me take what I have and put it towards this band.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, and you know what's funny is that at the end of that Joker album, the Coming Home, well, let's just call it the Coming Home EP that he put out over the summer. At the end, he had a song that was by Jester, which is his band. And he's like, at the end, he's like, yeah, this is the new project. Y'all weren't expecting this. This is it now. This is what I'm doing now. That's pretty much what he's saying. Like, I'm not doing what you just heard. That's in the past. Now I'm doing what's on this song only in the future. Well,
then there you go. He literally told everybody, I'm fucking all of you over from, the Coming Home thing. It didn't work out. Now this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's as plain as day. If that's what you're saying.
Juggalos, reach out to this fucker and try to get your money back. I highly recommend. Call your bank. Whatever you got to do. You will not get what you were promised. Is my guess.
My question is how many. I mean, not to rag on you, but how many juggalos were dumb enough to fall for it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I was caught up in the moment, dude. We interviewed him. He's like, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm like, I'm ordering this shit tonight.
Yeah,
And
man.
really
I almost did too. I was like, damn, I kind of want to.
God, man. If I get that shit in the mail, I'm breaking it on the show.
I liked him enough and shit, but like, he just had this energy about him where I was like, I don't think I'm going to give him my money quite yet.
Yeah, he got me, man. I'm a fucking sucker.
I mean, it's happened, man. It happens to all of us.
He's got me a few times, though. That's what
happened
really
to all
hurts.
of us.
Yeah. Oh, well. Let's see what people say here. Somebody said, let's see. Gage said, if you follow Joker on Facebook, he talked about going through a divorce and he moved and shit, but he didn't seem to handle his bits. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Hey, like, you have motherfuckers' money, bro. Do your job.
Damn, so he went through a divorce too?
That's kind of sucky, but
The shit changed everybody, man. You know what changed everybody? The pandemic.
yeah, really.
The pandemic changed everybody because it forced people to take sides politically. Mm-hmm. It forced people to become political who weren't political.
Yeah,
and it forced husbands and wives and couples to take sides, and they probably had never thought about it before.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely put a strain, even with people just staying home more or whatever. You know, there's definitely a little bit of that. I'm sure.
Yeah, I was going to get to that. It's not only just political, but that was a big part of it. Another part of it is people staying home. People having to change jobs. People have all kinds of different stuff. Schooling with kids. A lot of shit changed, man, that people couldn't handle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear if you're going through some personal shit, Joker, but I mean, as a customer, like it's absurd that you've been 18 months now with mine and other people's money.
And let's get serious about this. A lot of businesses right now are using the pandemic as excuses for everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, we don't have enough this pandemic.
Yep.
We can't get this pandemic, and artists are no different. I guarantee you, if brought to their face, they would use it.
Yeah.
They would use that as an excuse. I mean, fucking ICP's used it.
Bro, we've been putting out this fucking podcast all goddamn pandemic.
Pretty much, haven't we?
Yeah.
Did we? I mean, we might have stopped.
We've taken breaks here and there, but man, I mean, we've been fucking grinding, and you could put in time, like it, especially when we had him on the show, he was acting as if it was like done. He was like he played us a song.
I remember it, yeah.
And then when that EP or whatever came out over the summer, like I said, there was like 6 or 7 new songs on there, and like it's almost done, bro. Like what more could there be to do? It's been a year since then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks, man. Fucking Joker, dude. I liked you good enough, man, and you almost had my money, man, but I don't know, dude. Like
at this point, Joker, if he agrees to come back on the show, it will be contentious. I'm not going to be sucking your dick, Joker. You owe me $20.
Yeah.
And you owe many other juggalos, I'm sure, thousands of dollars. So, get on your fucking bullshit, bro.
Wouldn't that be great if Joker just came on like, hey man, I'm sorry guys, and we were just able to like lay into him, and he's like, I know, man, and this, and why the fuck, guys, look, man, I'm sorry,
Joker. If you're interested in being scolded like a child, deckwandell@gmail.com. I will gladly fucking scold you like a child in the show and allow you to grovel and to the juggalos and repent and ask for their forgiveness, because that's what we need, and that's what you have to fucking do.
You know what we do?
What?
Good cop, bad cop. I'll be the good
Yeah.
cop.
All right, yeah. I'm like, and another thing. And you'd be like, man, we get it.
Hey man, hey, hold on. Now I get what you're saying, but like you got to take it from Joker's side.
Let's hear.
We'll do good cop, bad cop, but it's still bad cop, right? That's how it works.
Then you'll hear from Joker's side, then you'll interrupt him. Like, no.
Yeah. Good cop, bad cop is it's still bad cop, bad cop.
Shit, man. Oh well. I just had to rant about him because that shit's really been pissing me off, and he has not addressed it. And especially when I got that email the other day, it set me the fuck off, dude.
I bet, man. Jester, like what's this band sound like?
I don't know. Like the song that was at the end of that album was like, it was fine, but it sounded like every other overproduced like
Joker song,
700 track Joker songs. You know what I mean? Like it was just him chanting 7 different chants all at the same time with every instrument playing in the background.
Joker, what is your when you're mixing, when you're recording and mixing? What is your what do you call it? Your panel look like you're bored.
Bro, I'd love to see it.
Like, do you use multiple monitors and link them together and like scroll down like 10 monitors so you can see all your fucking panels and shit?
Yeah, he takes like 4 monitors and turns them sideways so they're all on top of each other.
God, man. Yeah, I mean, his shit is layered. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's okay, layered music and all that stuff, and you know, to have all them different sounds.
Less is more sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in hip hop.
I'll still stand by his first album, whatever, Joker's Legacy. It's dope as fuck. Every song is sweet. I did a review of it on my old podcast. You can go listen to me talk about it. But nevertheless, everything he's done since then has pretty much sucked.
That's why it's taking him so damn long. Like take a few tracks out of your songs here and there.
Yeah.
And maybe you might be able to get them mixed and mastered and sent out on time.
I'm imagining him like, just like stewing over his a assortment of panels and knobs, and he's just like this every day. Like, so the whole last 2 years, he's just been like on every song, like, oh, this is not it. It's not right.
I mean, I don't blame him, man. Like. The little bit of mixing and mastering I've done and like recording and stuff, it's like, yeah, like you hear one thing and then you hear another thing and then like it's like, oh, it needs this.
I get it. I mean, he does seem like he's a perfectionist in that regard, but
yeah.
he like sometimes like, and this is something I struggle with too, because I'm like that to an extent. Like I'll sit here and fuck with the images and shit for hours, as you've seen. But like you got to get to a point where you're like, you just ask a second opinion, and they tell you if it's good enough.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to, because if you don't, you'll keep fucking with it until you make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've...
And that's happened a lot to me, man.
Yeah, and I've done a lot, too. So, I mean, often when I'm making anything creative, and I'm getting frustrated, I'll stop, be like, is this just good enough? If it is, I'll roll with it.
Yeah.
But I get it, man. I mean, hey, perfectionist, whatever.
Well,
anyways,
all in all, Joker. Joke's on us, I guess, right?
I guess so. Let's see. Dead Body Brand said one annoying thing he overdoes is have the vocals bleed from the chorus to the verse. Yeah, he does that a lot. He'll be like in the middle of like his chorus. His chorus will go on for like another bar where he's like, oh, and it'll be like rapping in the background.
Rapping, yeah.
The album still, Gage says it probably needs 3 more times. It probably needed 3 times more vocal overlays and humming. That's funny. Oh shit. Oh,
yeah,
well.
man.
All right, man. Well, if you don't got anything else, let's get into our album.
Yeah.
Ready?
Good, man. That's it.
All right, man. So
want to go grab this other drink right quick?
yes. So I'll introduce it here. Today we are going over Forgotten Freshness Volume 5. How you like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, Where is it? Oh, no, there it is. All right. Whoop, not that one. It's showing our stats here. I don't want to do that.
Stats. What kind of stats?
There we go. All right. Forgotten Freshness Volume 4. Ooh, look at this. It's little. I got to fix it. Classic shit right here.
Man, that beat is sweet.
Why is it so small? The hell? Oh, I fucked that up. God damn it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties.
No, we're good. The listeners don't even know. We're just listening to the intro. There we go.
That's all I had to do was pull a little corner out.
Yep.
Boom. Technology, ladies and gentlemen.
I pre-ordered a Joker ASMR album.
The Joker ASMR. We got to get hey, he'd probably hit up ASMR Chris. Got some coaching.
Yeah, that's true.
ASMR Chris, man, look him up.
He's a natural talent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this intro is cool. The Juggling Juggalos shit.
Yeah, it's cool. This was on, they used this just beat for Tunnel of Love.
Yes,
Interludes.
you're right.
Yeah. And I remember our old buddy Richard said that was like one of the dopest beats he's ever heard in his life.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I remember said that.
That's a random.
He didn't say like dope. You know how Richard
Yeah.
is. But he said,
he
loved that.
He probably said it was keen or something.
That's keen. But all that was probably just like a Carnival Calliope sample put to a Mikey Clark drum beat.
Yes, great.
And it was awesome.
Yeah. I said it sounded
No Joker over production.
Yeah.
It was just probably two things. Mikey Clark drum beat,
Yeah.
Calliope sample, stick it together. There you go.
He might have adjusted the BPM on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that it literally sounded like you ripped that sound straight from a carousel.
Yeah.
Literally, like
Yeah.
straight up. I love it.
Absolutely. What do you think about this one? Didn't they have a video to this?
The people, yeah, I think
They had a video to this, and it's like showing them rapping in the booth and like
Yeah, that's right. We should pull that up. Oh, I don't want to get kicked off.
thinking some shit like that.
But yeah, I remember they so this song was made for this album, obviously.
Was it?
I think so, because I think this was like a brand new song. Yeah, pull up that book. I forgot.
We got the old trusty book here.
Yep.
Let's look at that. Man, I love the Forgotten Freshness setup. All Forgotten Freshness aren't created equal, but I definitely love the setup, like the cover and like how they've always done it, Yep. I hope they come out with another one day.
Yeah, that would be nice. The last one they did was, they did 6 featuring Freshness, I think was before that, though.
Yeah. And like all the, each Forgotten Freshness has pictures and shit from the previous eras.
Yeah, the pictures in this one are very tight. I really like that one where they're maskless and bloody. That was for
Hellspit.
Was it for Hellspit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope picture. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Hell's Pit photo shoot. Because when you open Hell's Pit, remember in the back, behind the disc,
yes, you're
there's
right.
a picture of him.
You're right. That is that same photo shoot.
No. That's pretty cool with the orange jumpsuits and the Wraith era.
That is sweet.
Yeah, man, this is a classic setup as far as the Forgotten Freshness.
This part kept making me laugh when we were listening to it. Shaggy. People in the Boondocks. This shit just makes me laugh.
Yeah, this was created just for the Forgotten Freshness album. That's what it says. It's a shout out to all the people of the Tundra. It's a shout out to all the people that are still down with the clowns, especially after all 6 Jokers cards.
I always conflate this with the song that's on Hatchet History. What's the one that's like that on Hatchet History?
Oh, I have no clue. We need to go through that one day.
Oh yeah,
I haven't listened. I have that album physical, but I haven't listened to it in a while.
the album is great. But I mean, we've touched on most of the songs in the past, but whatever song is at the beginning of that, I can't remember what it is. Fuck. I like how Willoughby Rags is all over this shit.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and it sounds like the Tunnel of Love Willoughby Rags.
Yeah, it makes me
Because
wonder.
there's different Willoughby Rags. Like you
Yeah.
can tell Shaggy's aged and some of the newer
Right.
ones.
So you think those Willoughby Rags clips are old?
Yeah. Yeah, this sounds like Terrawell shit that they just left out.
Yeah, you might be right.
They don't mention that though. They don't mention the Willoughby Rags stuff.
When you do the clown walk.
I wish they would. Why didn't they? Damn you, ICP. I want to know.
All right, man. You want to know what?
I want to know if the Willoughby Rags is from Tunnel of Love. Scrap Tunnel of
yeah.
Love shit. God dang it.
Look, I like how I Google Hatchet History, and look, it has the album cover, and then it says 6000 BC.
What?
It talks about the history of hatchets and axes.
Wow. I mean, it makes sense, but what the fuck?
I love that they actually have the CD on there, though. That's so funny. What was the song I'm just trying to think of the song I was thinking of. It's Time. Oh, yeah, remember that?
I like It's Time better.
I do, too.
The People's cool. It's a nice thought, but It's Time is.
Yeah,
bit
It's Time
better.
is... I guess it's time that I told.
Yeah.
That shit's dope.
Clown Walk. This song was originally made in early 05, so that was the year this album was released.
Dope.
What'd you say about this song earlier? You said something about it.
This song, it seems like it was. I think it feels like a predecessor to Clown Drippin'.
Yeah.
Like with a simple beat, they're rapping about like just basic like clowny, like
When I'm Clowning.
like urban type shit, you know. So it definitely fits in that genre. When I'm clowning, I guess.
When I'm Clowning. There was one off of last week's Psychopathics from Outer Space 2.
Yeah.
Was that last week's or whatever?
No, there
week
was one on there under the big top.
Yeah, another clowny, clownalicious song.
Yeah. Like this song sounds like they're almost trying to make a dance.
Yeah. There's another song on here like that.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like, actually no, it almost sounds like a Little John kind of song where they repeat shit and it's like real hype.
That was Put Your Panties to the Side, I think.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, probably.
We'll get there eventually.
This song's tight though. I do like it.
Keep them on, Juggalettes. We'll get there.
Yep. Keep your panties right in the middle for now. We'll let you know when to pull them to the side. I really love this beat. Like I don't know what this is like a beat I would have like picked out like in my rapping days.
Yeah, this is a decent beat. Back to Clown Walk. It was created for concert after parties.
Oh, really?
Recorded record release parties or whatever. ICP thought it'd be fresh to see all the juggalos in the house doing a clown walk.
Okay.
The song was never actually intended to be released, but once they finished the song, they realized it was just too fresh not to be released.
I feel that.
Shaggy 2 Dope made the beat for that.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
yeah.
For Clown Walk?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, now we're at If I Was King. See, I'm sorry, I'm going to be reading this a lot, but
That's
it's
okay.
kind of hard not to with the Forgotten Freshness
Yeah,
album, you know, because
it's necessary.
they put so much shit into it.
Plus, it's nice to know where these songs came from. That's always what we're curious about.
Yeah. This was recorded in 2004.
So 1 year prior.
They had just gotten home from the Hellspitz whore. They had the crazy urge to hit the studio after all that road time. It's a dope-ass song that almost got forgotten about completely until we luckily discovered its file at the last minute. Yeah, you can imagine. They've probably lost songs completely.
Yeah.
I know I have. And I don't have anywhere near their catalog. And I've lost songs forever.
I've lost shit I've written. I've never lost anything I've recorded.
I have.
that
I've
sucks.
like literally lost entire hard drives of recordings.
That fucking sucks.
Like my hard drive went fucked and I couldn't fix it. And I never backed it up.
That's
So
hard.
yeah, I know how that shit goes, man. But I'm not a professional, so that's what happens when you're not a professional recording artist.
I mean, I've lost my fair share of podcasts.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah, our Ringmaster episode. Remember, we did the whole episode. Motherfucker didn't record.
Mm-hmm.
We had to redo it. Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. That shit happens, guys.
Or remember our interview with Anarchist Vampire back in the day?
Anarchist Vampire. Wow. No, I mean, I remember it. Yeah, I do remember
That was back
it.
I used to do a show called The Keezy Show. And back in 2006, we were doing podcasts, by the way.
Yeah, 2006. Imagine that. I mean, podcasts didn't get popular.
We didn't even call it a podcast.
No, it wasn't called a podcast.
So we just called it The Keezy Show. It was just radio.
It was just
Internet
radio. Yeah, we called it a radio show. We did podcast. I don't think was coined at the time yet.
But anyways, we did it. We did an interview with this Juggalo rapper named Anarchist Vampire. Highly recommend looking him up if you aren't familiar.
He's still around.
He was one of a kind. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
But we managed to somehow get an interview with him. And then we did the whole interview. It was funny. We had all kinds of funny shit we said. And then we found out it didn't record. So he was like nice enough to like call us back.
Yeah.
I remember one thing that was
that.
funny about that was he had like another guy like call us. He's like, "Hey, I work with the Anarchist Vampire. I just want to make sure you guys are ready." We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, let me get him." And like then he put him.
Was that his
his publicist?
yeah manager or
Oh
something?
man, it was so funny.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, if I was a king, good song.
Yes. Dear ICP, one of the best songs on this album.
Yeah. I remember, like I said, back when I first listened to this I probably skipped each song until I got to this one. I was like, oh, okay.
Finally one that I'm
Yeah.
looking for.
It's got that old school shit, man.
Yep.
Let's see what it says. This piece of art is ancient. This track has never been heard before, and it's from back in the days of 1993.
All right, Ringmaster.
This song was recorded for the Ringmaster album, but it was never used. It was just too sloppy and crazy. There was no telling what was going through the minds of the wicked clowns in the early 90s.
I like how this didn't make the cut, but Bugs on My Nuts.
I know, Bugs on My Nuts did.
You know?
But man, the flows in that are just too good.
And the beats,
Yeah.
hot fire. I don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The dead one makes the cut, but this got cut.
This song is plain truthful evidence that ICP has been on some other shit since day one.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. And I don't have to tell you who produced it. Everybody knows who produced this one.
Man himself.
Yes. And that was probably Jay's girlfriend at the time. Didn't he have a girlfriend called Karen or something?
I think so, yeah.
He actually had a girlfriend called Karen.
So he's been putting his girlfriend on his music since 1993.
Yeah.
You know? Can't even get mad about having Lacey on fucking Yum Yum.
No.
Oh, and by the way, that reminds me, like, Blase Rose posted a Instagram post the other day of, like, it was a picture of her and Jay in, like, a long paragraph about how, like, she really loved him and, like, how
then why did you fucking rip his heart out and stomp on it?
But then she's like, but we're still best friends and yada yada. Like,
you friend zoned him?
That was weird. Like, she literally has his name tattooed
here
on her. You know what I mean?
Let me say something right now.
Maybe he friend zoned her, bro.
No, come on, dude.
I mean, Blase's hot, but like, I mean, Lacey's pretty hot too.
Who would you rather have?
That's probably Blase.
Exactly. That's way more of a woman, in my opinion. Like, as far as, like, you know, a woman. But, like, okay, when they got together, how old was she? 20s?
Yeah.
Early 20s?
Probably, yeah.
And you're getting with, like, a close to 50-year-old? And, like, you're, number one, Jay, you fell for it. Okay? You fell for it. Women don't come around and actually settle down in their mind with relationships until they're, like, late 20s at earliest. If you're with a woman in your 20s, no, it's never going to last. The woman in her 20s will never stay with you.
No,
in her early 20s.
Of course not.
And you might get lucky. There's exceptions, but they're never going to stay with you, especially if you're pushing 50. They're going to fucking tear your heart out, stomp on it, and go off somewhere else. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. Jay fell for it, and she fucking, you know, she played his ass.
Yeah.
You know, that's the harsh view of it.
Hey, man, you don't know what really happened, dude.
No, I don't know what really happened, but
dude.
Well, that's what I was getting at. What really could have happened is she probably got sprung by him and said, "Oh, well, he's charismatic." We all think that. I mean, I think Jay's pretty damn charismatic when he wants to be. He's very positive. He's very uplifting.
The reality was probably a little worse than that.
Yeah, he makes you feel good about yourself. But, like, she was already hot. Did she need Jay telling her how, like, great she was?
I think that was more like a bucket list check, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck Violent J, check. You know?
I mean, but Jay fell for it, man. And it could have been one of those things where Jay was like, yeah, we can just be fuck buddies, and he caught feelings.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise
And
me.
then she caught feelings because he caught feelings, and it's like, I feel bad feelings.
Yeah.
Except not real feelings. It's I feel bad feelings.
I mean, you don't know. Maybe she was sprung. Maybe he was sprung. Like, I mean, shit just probably fizzled out. Like, he was not as great of a man as she thought he might have been. She was a crazy psycho bitch. You know, underneath the surface. You know, like, everybody's got their issues, especially Juggalo people. Like, all have weird issues and shit.
I mean, that reminds me of some daddy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to get Jay tattooed on me because I didn't have a good dad. Like, it's like weird, dude.
There goes any chance of having Blase on our Juggalo origin story. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Blase, if you ever come Juggalo origin story.
I'm just kidding.
I'm good. Sorry about that.
Hit me up.
No, like, I mean, yeah, I'd like to lay into Jay. I'd be like, what? Jay, if you ever come on, I'm going to lay into you, bud. What the fuck are you thinking with women, man? Get your shit together, dude. Get you a nice girl your own age, okay, who's going to care about you, you know, and who's been through all the bullshit, all right? And that brings me to the chick he's got now.
Was she another 20-year-old probably?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe
I don't know.
30.
I don't fucking know, but do you really think she's going to stay with him?
Probably not.
Fuck no. God, dude.
Maybe she'll be the one that puts up with it, man.
I wouldn't care if Jay's like, yeah, man, I'm just dicking these young chicks down, and oh yeah,
But he
next
falls
one.
in love with everyone.
Next one, bring them on. Next one, this one, yeah. This one, they get tattoos of me, yeah. But you're not like that, Jay. You catch feelings, and it's Captain Save-A-Ho shit. Like that's what happens to Jay, dude. He catches feelings.
He falls in love with every girl that pays him attention.
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, I can get that to an extent. Like, dude, like if a girl tells me like she likes my eyes, I'm sprung on that bitch for like 6 months. Like, oh, you have nice eyes. Like,
you're like,
all right, I gotta do everything I can to fuck you now.
No, I mean, I get it. Yeah, I mean, if a cute chick pays attention to, yeah, it does something to a man. I get it. But man, you gotta have restraint. You gotta be able to control that. You gotta be able to understand what's really going on.
Jay, you're fucking a millionaire rock star, bro. You have some self-respect.
Yeah, man. I mean, Shaggy fucking, you know, he got him a nice wife. He wifed up. He's got him a family. He doesn't give a fuck about any of that. Jay's the guy.
And we thought Jay was doing that too with Sugar Slam, but he fucked that up too somehow.
Yeah, I mean, Sugar Slam was at least, I mean, she seemed his own
She stuck
age.
around for a long time and like had his kids and everything. Like, it makes you wonder like what it is that like is like just fucking it up.
Maybe that's another thing Jay has. He wants these women to be like extravagant porn stars for him and shit. It's like, dude, get you a girl.
Like those days are over, bro.
Yeah,
you're geriatric. Settle down. Lay down. Just lay down.
Yeah. she probably was like a pretty like what do you want to call it? Modest woman for the most part. And it was like, you know, I'm not going to be this fucking porn star slut you need.
Yeah.
You
I mean, he
know?
probably fucked around on her and shit. You
Maybe.
know?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. We're
spitballing, you know, we're putting all the pieces that Jay has given us and we're trying to put it together. But yeah, man, come on, man.
It's all speculations.
Get you a good girl, Jay. Get you a good woman, man. Who gives a fuck about these young porn stars? Like,
I hear there's a chick named Roxy that's single. All right, so what do you think about this song, man?
This one's pretty cool.
This song's
I
dope.
like
What's
it.
it say about this song? I mean, because this had to be done around the same time too if they're fucking with Tech 9, right?
Yeah, this was probably 2005 or earlier.
Yeah.
What is it?
Madhouse, track
Madhouse.
6.
This boy was recorded exclusively for Forgotten Freshness.
Okay.
So, yep.
So yeah, too much of that shit going on these.
Why are they putting Tech 9 on a Forgotten Freshness, though, this early? Like, why wouldn't they put him on a bigger album?
Like on a Junkers card? I think this song could have fit on like.
He could have been on Tempest.
Yeah.
Or Becalm or something.
Right. I mean, I think this song is just as good as anything on either of those albums, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not just as good as some of Tempest's best songs. It's better than every song on the Calm. All right, moving on.
You think so?
Yeah.
Better than every song on the Calm? There's a couple good ones I think are a little bit better. Just because it has Tech 9, I don't know. It's not.
All right, let's just get rid of Deadbeat Moms and put that on there instead. Why did Deadbeat Moms make the cut, but Madhouse didn't? You know? All right, what's this song from?
This one is, I don't know. This one doesn't really catch me.
Yeah? You said it was one of the wickedest songs.
It is wicked, but
It doesn't. You don't feel it though.
I don't like it.
I feel like. I mean, this song's like as slow as and as boring as the Dead one to me.
I like the Dead one. It's more cerebral. It's more in your head. This
Yeah.
one's more like a story that you know, and I don't know.
Yeah, like you can't listen to this song and like thoroughly enjoy it. It's just like it's an uncomfortable song.
What's it called? What's this one called?
Feels so right.
Feels so right.
This song just makes you feel uncomfortable the whole time.
The first sentence is, "This shit is wicked." This is one of the songs left off of the Hell's Pit album.
Okay.
There's no reason it was left off that anyone can remember, other than the song was never really finished until now. Mike P played guitar on this. Okay, Mike P. He played guitar on this like a demonic dragon ninja. He murdered it on this one. Team Supreme. What the fuck is Team Supreme? Team Supreme added lots of frosting on it. I don't know what that is.
I think that's what they're calling like the super group of producers
They're-
of them and Mike B or some shit. I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah. So
All right, I'm moving on. This song's just too drab.
yeah, I'm not.
It's an okay song, but it is wicked. I'm glad they left it off of Hell's Pit. So this is the same Mikey Clark remix that's on the remix Wraith. Same with the CPKs, right?
Yep.
Which that's kind of cheap to do. Like they obviously just needed some filler tracks for Forgotten Freshness 4.
Yep.
Or what came out first? This or the remix albums?
Hold on. How could our ICP do a song without big homie Mikey Clark? Back up in your ass, frightened ass with a fresh ass remix to the Juggalo Anthem Homies off of 2002 Shangri-La. Take a peep at Mikey Clark's twist on the Wraith. That's all it says.
So the remix albums came out in 2006. So it came out the year after. So maybe like they got Mikey Clark to do a couple remixes, and they were just like, "Fuck it, you want to do all of them?"
Yeah.
You know.
They got Mikey Clark to do a couple remixes, and he didn't do all of them, did he?
Oh yeah, you're right. He didn't
do
You're
all
right.
of them.
I forgot. He only did a few.
Maybe that's what they planned on.
Yeah.
Mikey Clark, do your version of the Wraith, and he did a few of them, but couldn't do them all. So
Well-
they got some other people to fill in.
Well, for what it's worth, I think this album. Damn, that motherfucker sells for $50. Jesus.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Anyways,
None of that shit is cheap anymore.
I like this version of the song, but I don't think it's better than the
No.
Mike P.
Fuck no.
The Mike P is just classic.
This is a great beat. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's dope.
But like, Homies is Mike P's music. I mean, it's just the way it is.
Yeah. So that said, I'm just gonna skip through it.
Yeah.
All right, the next song is Style.
This one is weird.
I like this song. This reminds me of like almost like a Ask You Something or something like that. Or no, I'm sorry, not Ask You Something. Ain't Your Business. Like kind of I don't know, ICP's always do these tracks where it's like different. Where like they rap in a weird style that always, ends with the same lyric or whatever. That's what this,
This was another one recorded just for this. They said it's some old school shit for you. Old school flavor kind of shit for you. Shaggy performed the cuts. Yeah, just a little ditty about stale ass people. Not much to this one. It's all right. I mean, I don't hate it.
it's okay. I'm fresh.
Wouldn't say I love it.
Yeah, it's okay.
So fresh.
I don't hate it, but I would never be like, oh yeah, Stale is one of the best songs.
Put on stale.
All right, I'm moving on.
I gotta count the A's in that real quick.
All right. See if it's the same as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, that's 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 9.
At least they got that right.
They got the number of A's in stale.
All right, you jugs. We're just skimming through this. I mean, a lot of these songs too, like they're decent, but nothing happens in the second half that you don't get in the first half. So, hope you don't mind. I'm just skimming through.
This one's interesting. This one says this was one of the first songs recorded for Hell's Pit back in 2004, but it never made the final cut. Ninja just plain felt that this song wasn't quite good enough for the Hell's Pit.
Interesting. Let's pay attention.
The sample of the song appeared on ICP.com. Juggalos wanted to know what it was. Well, they can beat the Freshness in its entirety. That's kind of cool. I do the same thing too. Like, where's that beat at? They've never used that beat.
Yeah.
You know, I used to do that shit with Riddlebox during the intro. I think they were listening to the Strangler, and I was like, "What is that? Where's that from?" And I never knew for the longest time until,
Forgotten Freshness.
yeah, Forgotten Freshness came out.
Wait, was the Strangler on Fuck Off also? I don't think.
I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't.
I don't
Because
know.
it was I was thinking that the other day. Like I was listening to the string, and I was like, I know it was on Forgotten Freshness, but where did that song come from? Not South of the String. Let's look at Fuck Off. Yeah, like you don't care. Like it's fucking raining blood everywhere. Hands in the air, like you don't care. Like so, Fuck Off just had Fuck Off, Clown Love, I'm Not Alone, in 3 Rings. I was thinking the string was on there.
Yeah, where did that come from? That's Strangler. I thought I knew where it was at one point. I thought I knew it had a home besides Forgotten Freshness.
Yeah, I know. Same. That's
maybe
like fucking
I'm-
me up.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Few juggalos, no less. So glad they cut this song. Would have definitely skipped it. Oh, talking about Bodies Fly.
It's not. It's
I feel
not
that.
great, man.
That was a good cut. I don't think it's a bad song for this album.
Yeah, it's okay for this one.
For what it's worth, I genuinely hate this song.
Well, that last song and this song were both produced by Isham. You could tell. You can always tell an Isham song. But if you notice, you can't really tell like a Mike P. I mean, I take that back. You can definitely tell like if it's good enough to be a Mike P song.
Yeah.
But like you'll never hear this and be like, is this Mike P?
Right.
And if it is, you'll be like, what the fuck was he thinking?
Isham, the producer, I'm good. You know, like
Yeah. He's had a couple that are okay. Like on
I think
this
he
shit.
did a lot of his production for his old shit.
Yeah, for old school ICP, Isham did some production, and that was fine. Like, especially on Beverly Kills. Isham did some production on Beverly Kills, and that was cool. That, you know, it was funky, and it worked back then.
It's just very like simplistic and abrasive. Like it's just I don't know. It just doesn't like I don't know. This beat sucks.
Like, you don't feel it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this beat. I'm not a fan of how they're rapping. I'm not a fan of Isham on it. Like, it's just
Because he doesn't... one reason, I'll tell you right now, one reason why Isham's beats don't do anything to you internally is what I'm trying to think you're saying it like abrasive. It's abrasive because it's not doing anything to you. It's not doing anything to you internally, which we all have like metronomes inside us, basically on how we hear notes.
okay.
He doesn't use notes in his music. It's just sounds.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mikey Clark, Mike P, they use notes. They use chord structures.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
This is like almost like a Neptune's.
Yeah,
kinda,
it's just
kinda
it's
beat.
just sounds that go together in a beat.
Yeah.
It's basically percussion with no notes, with no melodies or nothing.
That's a good point.
You know, and that's why you're not feeling it. That's why it doesn't connect. Because we all, you know, we want to hear notes, we want to hear melodies when we hear music.
That's a
It's
good
just
point.
it's just a natural thing that people do.
I mean, and Isham does have the talent to do that. It's just he didn't on this fucking song. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
I think he doesn't on a lot of songs.
Yeah. He definitely like seems to phone in a lot of his music. Like Isham will put out like a couple bangers and like everything else is filler.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Tongues. Like Walking the Flatline on Tongues is, I'll say that's the dopest Isham song I know of. No joke. I love that song.
I'd have to listen to it again. I forget it.
Like,
Sorry,
it's like,
Isham.
this is the mall, and I never stall. So give me a call. I'll murder you all. You're gonna feel in time.
I've definitely
The chalk
heard it.
line, I walk the flat line. That shit is so fucking hard, and the beat is tight as fuck. Isham kills it on that song.
I just got to hear the music again. I forget it.
It's so good. Anyways, this song though, yeah, let's fucking skip this shit. I'm skipping that song every time. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure. There's nothing to. It's just.
Out of the how many songs are on this? 17. I could make a dope 8-track EP out of this entire album.
Absolutely.
This song's dope.
This song's bass set the security alarm off in the studio. The cops came and took Team Supreme to jail for weed. It was originally recorded for Shaggy's Fuck the Fuck Off. That's
Oh,
kind of cool.
That is interesting.
That did come out around this time, too.
Yeah,
didn't
you're
it?
right. 2005.
But since that album has been delayed, we figured we'd give you a taste.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
so-
this would have fit on that album great. I think.
Yeah.
Who produced it? Let me guess. This might be Shaggy.
Yep.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Shaggy, when Shaggy produces for himself, it's dope every time.
See, the main thing you got going in this song is you got
There's the melody.
very simple, but at least you got something.
Yeah.
You know.
And he's got the scratching and shit in there.
Yeah.
He's got bass.
Yeah, I mean, Isham has to. He's been producing longer than Shaggy has.
Yeah.
But like in here, obviously Shaggy's production is better. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I can't hate on this at all.
Yeah, I like this song a lot. I'll randomly this song randomly for no reason at all sometimes just pops into my head. That's happened just over the years. Like,
Really?
Yeah. And I'm not even. I guess maybe I'm thinking about panties.
It's been a while since I mean, that's funny. You think of panties.
Yeah.
You just see like wife like in some panties and this song pops in your head.
My dumb, stupid male brain just thinks about panties. Mad Prophet says now he's paying attention to the chords. You should.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta pay attention to some of that. You gotta, I mean, especially being a producer, man. You gotta know how chords work.
Now, you're always way better at like deciphering that shit than I am. I have an ear for some shit, but like you hear a lot more sounds. Like I have to really concentrate to hear like more than the surface level shit.
Well, I mean, if you actually like, you know, I mean, if you studied chords and you know music and notes and shit, you'd hear it too. It's just a language.
Yeah.
You know, you hear words. Words stand out when you learn another language.
Word. That's
You
true.
know what I mean? That's all it is.
More Willoughby Rags.
What's that smell? Fucking legs diamond. Dude.
All right, if you can't beat them, join them.
This was the other one, like back in the day. This was the only other one I liked off this album, man. The song was recorded all the way back in '92. It was recorded for the Terror Wheel EP.
Yeah, what is this beat? It's
Terror Wheel came out after
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster, which Ringmaster was '93, right?
Yeah.
So this was recorded in '92, but it was meant for a '94 release, because wasn't Terror Wheel '94?
Yeah, I think so.
I think SCP got this wrong. This was probably recorded later than '92.
Yeah.
'92 is like fucking Carnival.
Unless that's what they meant. But yeah, this doesn't sound that old. This definitely sounds like Terror Wheel era shit. It sounds like Schizophrenic.
Yeah, it does.
You know, like the vibe of it. Don't panic, don't panic.
Yeah, exactly.
Schizophrenic. That is the Schizophrenic beat.
It is. Mike
All right,
Clark.
so
Mike,
Gangsta's banging. What's that lyric from? No straight hanging. chilling in
that's
the
from Fuck
alleyway,
Off.
straight.
That's
Is
from
it?
Clown Love.
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
So this is like a mashup of those
Yeah.
almost. That's
It's
interesting.
like a mashup with Clown Love and what was it?
Schizophrenic.
Yeah. Yeah, they got this. I mean, unless they recorded Terror Wheel like way earlier than we thought, but like,
Why would they record it earlier than Ringmaster?
Yeah, dude, this sounds. '92 was before Beverly Kills.
Yeah, that can't be right.
And Beverly Kills sounds way different than this. This is Mikey Clark production, like Ringmaster Riddlebox era.
That can't be 92.
Yeah, you fucked up your own dates, guys.
It's possible that I mean, I wouldn't even believe that they wrote it in 92. Like the lyrics are more advanced than what they were doing in Carnival.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say they're more advanced lyrically, but they're definitely more on beat the way they started going.
Yeah.
Because there's some shit on Carnival where, like, there's definitely some lyrics. I mean, they're pumping out lyrics, especially Jay, but it's not on beat like how it started being
Okay.
on Ringmaster. They started going more with the snare and more. They started having more groove to it. As Carnival, it's just get them out. You know.
Yeah, you're right. They were paying for studio time. They had to hurry up.
Yeah.
This song I could take. This part I could take it or leave it.
Yeah. You're right, dude. This music was later used for Schizophrenic on Terrorwell, but this was the track's first go around. Classic clown shit.
Great. This song's great.
Yeah, I mean
This is as good as anything they put out back then. You know.
that stupid interlude. I love that too.
Yeah, same. It reminds me. It gives me like Hey Vato had a similar vibe.
Yeah.
Where it was like lyrics from a different song and a beat from a different song.
Yeah. Well, Hey Vado, I think was supposed to be on Ringmaster.
Oh yeah, but I think they used the beat for Murder Go Round or some shit or Wagon Wagon.
Yeah, something like that. It would say in the actual Forgotten Freshness Volume 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Join them. Boom. 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 Just that funky 70s. That was a lot of Mikey Clark back in this era. 70s funk. Sampled a lot of 70s funk.
Yeah. And Gong.
Yeah.
This song kind of drags a little bit. What's the end of this shit? I can't skip. I can't see it.
Probably one reason why they left it off.
It's not bad though. I would have gladly welcomed this song on any of those albums and not skipped it.
Yeah.
You know, I can see
Just because
myself.
you like the beat so much.
Yeah.
You can just groove to the beat.
Yeah, I mean the lyrics are good too. Like whatever the fuck they're saying, like just talking about clown shit. Jay's like just bullshitting.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like he's just freestyling. You know.
I go sing the shit. He's probably like looking at people and like behind him, or like on the other side when he's recording. He's just like laughing at him.
So this song had to be. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this was like left off of like. Ooh, I'm gonna guess Jekyll Brothers era. No, wrong.
A little bit later than that.
All right.
Couple years. It says this bomb ass track was recorded on the road during the Hell's Pit tour.
Okay.
Shaggy and Jay and Mac 10 recorded their lyrics right in the back of the tour bus.
This song's pretty dope though. I mean, it's cool like Violent J just doing like gangster shit, you know? Like this almost sounds like it should be a Rida song.
Erotic D is the dude who produced this. Some dude they knew in Texas.
Okay. I mean, the beat's pretty sweet. I like it. I like the hook. I like how they rap.
Yeah.
I think
Track-
Mac 10 comes correct.
Yeah. And he stayed on the
Topic.
topic. The track was done by a talented ninja in Dallas, Texas named Erotic D. ICP has wanted to work with Erotic D since they first heard music on a Doc album years ago. DOC, sorry. ICP and Mac 10 clicked right away on the tour, and it was evident right away that the track was going down. Here it is, finally. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool rap song.
I think back when this came out, I was hip to. They released a new West Side Connection album like around that same time. I was bumping the fuck out of that. I was never hip to like West Side Connection or even really listen to Ice Cube or Mac 10 ever. But that album, I for some reason downloaded and listened to. I really liked it.
I don't think I ever did back then. I don't think I was listening to like gangster rap at all back then.
I wasn't either. I don't know why like that album like even stuck out to me. I think I was just new to like downloading music and shit.
You were a few years into it. I remember you were downloading music way before 2005.
Yeah, probably.
You were good 4 or 5 years into it by then.
Yeah. Been a pirate for a long time.
Allegedly.
Alleged pirate.
Speculation.
So we're rocking a pirate
Purely
flag.
speculation. Yeah, it's an alright one, man. This is cool.
I'm I'm gonna skip it. Only a few more tracks left. We're just gonna skim through these. Yours Begins Tonight. This song is kind of baffling. I can't say if I like it or not.
It was made for Shangri-La. It was recorded in 2002. It was made for Shangri-La. It was left off because the clowns felt it was just too soft. I was feeling really positive, happening during the days of the Diamond Rain, as evident on this rare, never before heard song. Far from a rap song, this song taps into the side of ICP never heard before the Shangri-La album. And never heard since. Welcome to the roller coaster of ICP's Forgotten Freshness.
I mean, I do see that it doesn't quite fit, but it does have a Wraith feel.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
very big, like production sound. You know, Mike P's like guitars sound is iconic on here.
It's kind of got a Wizard of the Hood sound too, because you know that was around the same time.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know. I don't know how I would have felt if it was on Shangri-La. I think Shangri-La is great the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the song, and like I probably wouldn't have skipped it, and I probably would have considered it cool, classic song. But
I would have been like, "What's this? What's this Zug Island song doing on Shangri-La?"
That's what it
That's
sounds
probably
like.
what I would have said back then.
it's an okay song, though. I mean, if I'm listening to this album straight through, I probably won't skip it. But it is kind of soft.
It's kind of soft. I'm not too feeling Jay's hook, man. I'm not really. I think he's kind of flat
Yeah,
on that part.
Yeah.
That's alright. Like he's a little flat.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Now we both agree that that Mikey Clark's version of CPK's is actually better.
Yeah, I do.
It's got like a much
I
much scarier beat.
Yeah.
It fits the vibe of the song a little more.
Yeah. No, for sure.
For what it's worth, I genuinely do like the OG CPKs. I've always liked it, and I think the beat is cool, but I do like this one more.
I've never liked CPK's the original. I've never liked it.
What's he say about this song? Anything?
I remember when Jay first talked about, like, it was in a seminar.
Yeah, I remember that.
He's like, all right, guys, Hellspit's going to be wicked. In fact, here, I got a verse for you. And he spit this. And I was just like, even then, I was like, I hope that's not what the entire album sounds like.
I mean, it's pretty fucking wicked to be talking about murdering preachers. Like,
I mean, but it just sounded like try hard.
Yeah.
Like too wicked,
Sure.
too try hard.
I get that. Like, I mean, they've done wickeder songs not talking about murdering preachers.
Yeah, like, and it was, I don't know. I didn't get like a cool ICP feel from it.
Like, it's not who you're murdering that makes it wicked. It's how you're murdering.
yeah, it's
you know?
how you murder, and it's like the energy in you in the song, and like that one just had I want to figure out the most wicked thing I can do. Oh, let's kill a preacher. Yeah, let's do that. And it's,
I get that. I thought they pulled it off pretty good lyrically, but I get it.
yeah, I mean, and like they take themselves out at the end. That's cool and everything. Like I don't so much hate the lyrics as much as the delivery and the beat.
Yeah. Well, at least this fixes the beat for you.
Yeah, this one I like way better. I know people love their Hellspit out there, and I'm not hating on
DC
Hellspit.
Fago guy's like, how in the hell do you not like CPKs?
I just never have. I know people love Hellspit. My brother's one of them. You know, he loved Hellspit.
I really, really like Hellspit. I would
Yeah.
say I love it.
That was the last ICP song or ICP album I bought.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, though, were like, I mean, how many people have we talked to? Like, I've been down since Hellspit. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was the last one I bought, and I was kind of over them after that. I was just like, I
Yeah,
don't think they're what they used to be.
Yeah, everything after Hellspit does seem like it's just like not as good, you know. But
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, we've come around, obviously.
Yeah,
but
we've come around, and now I think, now I think, Bang Pow Boom and Mighty Death Pop are light years better than Hellspit.
Yeah.
in my opinion,
I would probably
light
agree with
years
that.
better than Hellspit.
I mean, I have nostalgia for Hellspit, so therefore, like a lot of the songs kind of touch me in that way more.
Yeah.
But as far as musical talent and ability, like I would agree with you for sure. Like,
Yeah.
just those albums do bring out a better side of ICP.
There's
for
a way
sure.
there's way more structure and flow to those albums than Hellspit lacked a lot of things for me, man.
Yeah, you know
it lacked their classic structure and flow.
It
and
lacked
like,
Mikey Clark.
Yeah, and just exactly. That's a big thing. The multiple producers on there. It was the first album where it was like a fragmented production piece.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel that.
And it really I heard it at that time.
Yeah, because Mike P did all of Shangri-La, right?
Yeah.
And then Hell's Pit came around. It's Mike P and Kuma and Straight Jacket and Isham and
ICP changed when they're working with different producers, just like anybody does.
Yeah.
We would too.
Yeah.
Whoever you're working with, you're going to change to kind of match or what you think their beat needs.
Yeah.
When they're with ICP or when they're with Mikey Clark, especially nowadays, we know what they sound like when they're with Mikey Clark. They sound like Death Pop and Bang Pound Blue. You know what I mean? And back then they were with Mike P. That's what they sounded like.
So who produced this track? Because I actually like the beat on this song.
Yeah, this is a decent beat. I do like this beat.
And J Rap's good, but dude, Two Live Crew fucking sucks. And I don't know why. I get like maybe it was on their bucket list to do songs of Two Live Crew, but like this shit, they ruin your songs, bro.
Swallow this nut.
They literally ruin this shit.
Fresh Kid Ice, Fresh and Grits, MC Breed, and Vanilla Ice.
I mean, Chinaman, I think was that guy that just rapped. He was okay.
Fritz the Cat produced this.
All right. Fritz gets props.
I mean, do you really want to know anything else about it?
Yeah, I do. What is the story of this song?
Another megaton bomb that was constructed just for this.
Okay.
September 2005, ICP recruited a few Juggalo favorite
this
legendary
must be
MCs. Fresh ass song by Hose. Fritz the Cat provided the incredibly dope ass track. MC Breed and Fishing Grids threw their hook down. Song about bitches and hoes, motherfucker. And always fresh, especially coming from this crew of ninjas. Yeah, bruh.
Vanilla Ice fucking sucks on this song.
Yeah, I don't remember this shit.
Let's see what Gage is saying.
I definitely skipped this back then.
Yeah, I've never listened to this song more than today.
Definitely. But no, it's not bad.
Like the song itself.
It's okay.
I'm skipping this song every fucking time.
I'll probably still skip it.
If this ever came up in the playlist, I'm yelling at the thing to hit skip.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it enough to listen to it every time.
If Alexa was playing ICP and this song came on,
oh yeah,
I'm like getting out of the shower to be like, hey,
yeah,
hey, Alexa, next.
For sure. Yeah.
For some reason, anytime I ask Alexa to play ICP, it plays the same few songs. It starts with Cemetery Girl, then it'll play the Chop Chop Slide. I know, every goddamn time, and then it'll play My Axe. Every time.
My Axe, so. I mean, it's pretty popular. I mean, Cemetery Girl, My Axe.
I think it's because those are the TikTok. I don't know if Cemetery Girl was famous on TikTok, but those other songs are TikTok.
Cemetery Girl should be famous worldwide.
I agree.
Period. On every social media possible.
I agree.
And My Axe.
Juggalos, start making TikToks of Cemetery Girl.
Yeah, man. Cemetery Girl is one of the greatest ICP tracks ever made.
Stop making TikToks of In My Room. We like the song, okay, but it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Quit it.
Yeah, it's that Hell's Pit, man. It's that Hell's Pit love. I'm telling you.
It is.
There's some Juggalos out there. They love some Hell's Pit, man. I mean, it's not their worst piece they've ever done, but they love that stuff.
I mean, Juggalos love Hell's Pit. I mean, I do really like Hell's Pit. I probably sucked his dick quite a bit on the Hell's Pit episode. Way more than you did, I'm sure. But that said, there's way more better ICP out there. Is all
I
we're
believe so.
saying. Oh, now it's playing Boondocks. Fuck yeah, bro. All right. I can't
listen to that steel guitar, baby. Yeah.
I can't even turn it off. No, yeah, I'll turn it off.
Who produced that, man? Damn.
Bro, that might have been Mikey Clark.
Yeah.
He produced, I think Mikey Clark did produce a decent amount of The Harvest.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
No. Oh, look, our shit's showing up back there. Let me fix that. All right, Jugs, that was it. That was Forgotten Freshness. Let's see. Gage said Alexa autoplays their top 5 songs on Spotify. Ah, that's why.
Top 5 on Spotify. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. That makes sense. Let's make some headless boogie TikToks. Oh, that'd be a good one. Hey, yo, heard that? That'd be a good one for Jugs.
It's time to get loud.
Why are like I think the people making these TikToks of ICP like they're not even juggalos.
They're just they're like new younger juggalos.
Yeah.
And
They're just teens that are finding out about ICP and like doing a song. Anyway,
and that's interesting. What makes ICP hits for the younger crowd? What makes the hits? Who dictates what the hits for the younger crowd is? Is it a popular younger TikToker finds an ICP song they like and they spread it?
Yes.
Or does it come from the past somehow and they heard it?
I think it's younger TikTokers will find one of these songs. Like I think "In My Room" popped off because of like the tap tap love in my room, tap tap, and then you go like "in my room." And, like these motherfuckers are in their room, like in my room.
Yeah,
Like,
but I also think that was even back in the day in the beginning of YouTube. Those were some of the first videos that people were doing. Like "In My Room," ICP.
Okay.
Like
Like
I
making fan
remember
videos
like
or whatever.
old school videos of like
it's a
girls doing like videos to "In My Room."
That's it. Yeah, that is a weird phenomenon. So
Yeah.
maybe like those same whatever attracted those people to that song is attracting the newer, younger kids to that.
It's
song.
probably the less testosterone ridden ICP songs, so it can be women and men.
Yeah,
It can appeal to both.
I guess so. Maybe.
I mean, that's how most pop music is.
But then why not like Amy's in the Attic or whatever? Like
Amy's in the Attic is too scary. I mean,
Yeah.
you know how people are. You know how pop music is. It's got to be fun. It's got to be happy.
Like I see why Chop Chop Slide took off.
Yeah,
I think my axe took off just because
My Axe is just incredible.
it's just catchy.
It's
my
fucking-
axe
yeah.
is my buddy.
It's just incredible. My Axe is
And you can
one
make a
of
lot of TikToks of like being weird and like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm crazy.
good to dance to. Yeah, dance music too. Like very easily to dance.
By the way, all of Broken Fort's music is on TikTok. Feel free to make some TikToks. I think there are a few. I found a few. You can go to like an artist and like see who's made TikToks. Some people have made TikToks of it, but it's like a Russian guy who's like used like one of our songs like because of whatever was in the title. Like
Really? What the fuck?
so that's funny. If you ever get a good laugh.
We're blowing up over in Russia, huh?
Let's see. Why is the artwork for the harvest? Yeah, the artwork. DZ Vega. The artwork for the harvest is pretty. It was piss poor. But you know what?
Remember it. What was wrong with it?
It was just boondocks. Like I don't know, fucking
Some green.
like look. Yeah, it's definitely some green screen shit where he's like. It's for some reason it's going like from down and looking up at him, which is
he's a scarecrow.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he's a scarecrow.
So I mean, it's
Yeah, that kind of looks like he's a scarecrow.
It's all right.
Yeah, when you do this kind of shit, you got to remember the lighting. If you don't get the lighting right, Dark Crow. Yeah, the lighting is he's getting lit from under him, yet he's got a light source above him,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't look right.
It's giving a weird.
Lighting is key, man. You got to light everything right.
Oh man. All right, y'all. Well, let's wrap this bitch up. Gage, listen to the garden. Thanks, bro. We appreciate you. We got some special shit. We're gonna be popping off on some with Broken Fort here soon. So stay tuned. Let's see. What else? Was there anything else? That was it.
That's all I got.
All right, man. I think I'm done too. Well, you ready to shuffle the fuck up on out of here?
We'll slide this one right back into the deck.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Until forever. Peace out. Have a great life, Jugs. See you next week. Maybe.